In this video, I want to answer your question about what is Solana Account Model, which also is like looking at the types of Solana account. Because Solana, like almost everything about Solana, depend on account, and we will learn a lot more about it in this video. Welcome, dear friend. I'm Solomon Foske, founder of dProgramming University, a free Web3 development education platform. Please note our content are for education purpose only, not financial, trading, investment, programming or development advice into any of the platform discussed. Always do your own research. And please, we may get sponsorship, partnership, token or whatever form during, before or after creating this content, but we try as much as possible to remain unbiased and make it educative. If that agreed on, let's get right into this content. Yeah, we want to look at what is Solana account model and types, which is like looking at types of Solana account. Like I told you, when you think of Solana, everything that runs on Solana, from the program to even the contracts, like what smart contract known as Solana Program, everything is handled in an account, and I will break them down one by one. So when you talk about Solana account, there are actually about 3 of them that is popularly known. So the first one is our native account. So, and what native account, just look at it like you have Solana blockchain like this. Inside the Solana blockchain, there are some core programs that help the blockchain itself to do the basic things you expect as a blockchain. For example, like transferring SOL from one account to the other. When you want to create a new wallet, Solana account, so that which you can use like a wallet to receive funds, or you want to create a voting and things like that. There are some accounts that help handle that. So see them like this, and these are what we refer to as the native account. So like I said, this type of account make it possible to have things like system program and all those things. Each of them has their own like piece of code in an account. An account, we have discussed about Solana account before, like you have some limitations in terms of the size of storage you can take. You have to pay for rent, and a lot more you can check about what is Solana account. I won't go back to that. So we have this native, and then for the second one, we have the data account. So the data account store data and usually connected to specific program account using the data. So this, now you have about 2 accounts here. You have about 2 accounts here. Let's do it like this. And then we have another one here. So this is referred to as the data account. Yeah, data account. And then you will soon understand how these two work together and usually dependent on each other. Then we have this as well called program account, which is actually the third type of program account. So this stores the program executable code files and usually connected to data account to manage the storage. So you see, that's what I'm saying, that now these two are connected, but you see that they are managed by all these native account like BFP account program, loader program, system program, and things like that. To create an account, if you want to deploy a Solana program and things like that, all those are managed inside this bigger box. But specifically, you now have the data account and then you have the program account. And you see that both of them are interconnected. And how do they connect? Is that unlike Ethereum or EVM, where you have just one like smart contract, and then the smart contract can have data, store the code and everything in just one place. Solana account model doesn't work like that. So when you are deploying a program on Solana, you're actually deploying into two accounts. So anything that has to do with the data, will come here. And anything that has to do with the code will come here. That is why if you have added severally, that makes Ethereum blockchain programs, which you call smart contracts on EVM like Ethereum, much easier to upgrade. Because one of the most difficult things, because I remember when I was developing with Solidity on Solana, one of the most difficult thing to do is to upgrade a smart contract on Ethereum. Because the problem you've got is that then you start seeing creating proxy smart contracts or something. Because the problem is that both the contract, this single box, the data and the code that the contract is expected to execute, the structure and everything reside in just one contract. And you remember that also have a single address. So for example, if you want to upgrade this particular one, it becomes issue because you only want to upgrade the code. You usually don't want to upgrade the data, because usually the data is from the user, maybe the fund they have, the amount of token they hold, amount of NFT they hold in your collection. You don't want that to disappear. So that is one of those major difference why this account model in Solana seems to be interesting, and also help it make it upgradable, because now I can easily upgrade this code in this program without touching the data in the data account. You understand what I'm saying now? So having that account model really helps. And like I've told you, you can learn about Solana account. Each of these, like the data now, you pay fee for the data and things like that, the rent fee to create the account and more. And then there's always, like I do, have documentation. I will add link in the description. If you don't see it, please ask under the comment as well. So where you can read more about account, and you will see that account, you see, usually contain basic thing like account info, which is data, executable, LAN port, and owner. Now, the data, like I've told you, is like this. If the account will contain data and things like that, and whatever it could contain, including code and things like that. But then you have this executable. This is Boolean, either true or false. So when it's false, then this will be a data account, because you are saying that this account, Solana account, does not store data. So even if it has any data, then the data is based on the code. The code itself is also a data. but it's not like actually handling, manipulating the data, holding the data, just like you have your database like this. So this now tells it, but if it is true, then it tells this that, okay, this is a program account, not data account. It means it executes code. And when you are upgrading, this is usually what you will want to upgrade, so that especially if it's a smart contract that's already live, you don't want to lose the data of your user. So then the LAN port is like smallest unit of Solana. So this is it. Then the owner, there's always a owner for a program. So either it is owned by you, for example, when you deploy, you have the person that deploy it, you understand, or is it owned by the system program and things like that. So all this, a lot more you can learn. It's well loaded. You can see what I'm saying. It's first, it is, then LAN port, then owner, system program. So this like a wallet account, you understand. So a wallet account usually does not hold data. It's just hold LAN port. So you can see it, data none. But if it is data account for your program, then it will hold some data. And if it is also, but this will be false. But if it is having that, then you see what I'm saying, this will be true. Because this, if it is executable, sorry, it will be true. And if it is not executable, it will be false. You see, program executable data account, program account. So then, like I told you, this program account is usually connected to this, and whoever controls this program account usually control the data account attached to it. So that's, these things can be a bit confusing initially, but I believe as you stick around Solana ecosystem development, ecosystem, and develop from time to time, you try to grasp. I personally as well, I keep learning, because a lot of these things are complex at times, and then with time you start being able to. So in summary, what you should just know. But before that, if you like what I'm doing, you want me to keep up this, please support with donation link below, which also help to create helpful content, courses, guide, videos for Web3 developer within different ecosystems, Solana, EVM, and more. And at the same time, got questions, ask in the comment below. Share your experience and your understanding with this. So, and like I said, the link will be there, so you can read more and learn more about all this. So there are a lot of diagram there that you can actually see. Data account can store any arbitrary data as defined in the owner program code. So you see the program, the owner, then the data account. So the owner, BFP loader, the owner, that's like you deploying the program you are deploying. Then that program will own this data account. So that it manipulates whatever you have inside there. Then we have the program, that's the data account program state, then that account data program code. So you can learn more about it as well with the link. Like I said, I will see you in the next video. And always remember to do good to humanity with your Web3 programming skill and not evil, to make the world and universe a better place for all. See you in the next video. Peace.